Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you? Well, I hope you're fine on this Sunday afternoon. I really do. I hope everything with you is copacetic. As for me, everything has been copacetic, although I had this wrap. It's a chicken club wrap that I get it from this restaurant in the area in which where I live. And it's not really much back here, I would have to go out to the main road, but it is snuck back here somewhere about 5, 10, 6 minutes from my house. Well, in car, that is. What is it about? How many minutes you say? 7 minutes, 8 minutes?
7 minutes.
7, 8 minute drive. You got to go through the river and through the woods and you're there. But because there's no lights and I live back in the woods, it's not far. But I wouldn't want to walk there. But I can get there in 8 minutes that I'm driving like 35 to 40 miles an hour. So that gives you an idea how close it is. So anyway, I got a wrap, and their wraps are so good. The thing is, when I eat a half of a wrap, I'm full for hours. Is that normal? Well, anyway, that's my day. And I'm still full. So if I burp, I'm sorry. Forgive me. But I'm full off of that wrap. So anyway, I want to do a reading on Ariana Grande. I don't think I've ever done a reading on her. Now you might say, why? 2 reasons. One of the reasons that I want to read on her is because I think she's in the middle of a divorce, and I didn't even know she was married, okay? And not only that, I heard that she looks real small, and I think that this marriage, separation, or divorcing, whatever, I think it's really taking a toll on her. Let me go back a little bit. I remember Ariana Grande. I don't know if you remember Baby Crone, but I remember somebody I heard years ago that she didn't like to walk and that she was carried everywhere.
Yes, I did remember hearing.
Okay, so it's like, and she always seemed such a little tiny thing. I'm like, when did she get married? When? And I also, I want to know why a lot of these stars, not all, but why is it a lot of these famous stars at young ages want to get married and have children? You have all the money and success. I don't understand that. But anyway, she got married and many of them break up. So she's divorcing, correct?
No, it says that they're
working it out?
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about.
Well, I know that they were having problems.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you get? Baby Crone helps me these things. I'll tell her I want to do a reading on this. And usually I don't make up my mind until I'm sitting at this table. Mm-hmm. So whatever I say is allegedly, please, okay? A lot of times, a lot of things I say are right, okay? So let's see about this, because this is the reason why I'm reading. But I just found out they are not divorced, but they are married. How long have they been married?
Since 2021.
They just got married, 2 years ago? And they together. But I heard that they was going through a troubled time in their marriage.
Yes. From this article, it says Ariana was quick to shut down split rumors in August of 2022.
But I just heard rumors just last week. Because today is Sunday. I just heard rumors just last week about her marriage being on the rocks. She lost a lot of weight. She was really...
Yeah, the article was posted April 6th of 2023.
Okay, what did it say?
Talking about how she says, I'm just not wearing my ring. It's getting cleaned. And then I'm not getting a divorce. So, I don't know.
So they must be working it out. All right. And along with that, it is said that Ariana Grande is close with Jim Carrey. That was her crush. I think when she met him, she cried. And now it's out there that Ariana Grande and Jim Carrey could be having an affair. That at this point, when they were, Baby Crone, help me with the story.
Yes.
I was going to say Baby Crone. It was not Baby Crone. It was Ariana Grande. And it said that she met Jim Carrey. When did she meet him? Well, she met him a few years ago, correct?
Yes.
And he wanted her to do something at a show or something. And many people believe that they were intimate. And they're saying this relationship will never be. Why? Because he is 22 years older than she?
They met in 2014.
Okay, and they have kept their relationship going ever since. Am I right?
Yes.
They have, and they talk, and they very, very close. And people are saying, what do Jim Carrey have in common with Ariana Grande and vice versa? And they said when Ariana Grande was on some show in the morning, Kelly Ripa or whoever, they said she talked endlessly about her relationship with Jim Carrey. So people want to know, are they in a relationship? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first read about her marriage. How is her marriage? How is her marriage? How is her marriage? Nope, I don't want to put you out. I want to pick. 2 cards has flopped out, but I want to pick. Baby Crone, what's her sign? And I don't mean no harm, but Jim Carrey, I mean, it could just be the roles he played. He seemed a little creepy. However, if he did have an affair with her, she was 18 and older. You know, it ain't like he's a perv or anything. You know what I mean?
She is a Cancer.
Ooh, okay. And he is Jim Carrey?
A Capricorn.
The devil himself. No, I'm joking. And what about her husband? I can see why she would want Jim Carrey. Those Capricorns are very, very, they could be very spiritual minded. And Jim Carrey seems like he is very, very, he could be very spiritual, very deep, and he could be cynical to me too. He could be very cynical. Go ahead.
Her husband, Dalton, is a Leo.
Very strong. Okay. And she is what?
A Cancer.
So she's a Cancer with a Leo, and
Jim Carrey
is a Capricorn. Okay. So let's go with her and her husband, because that's what I want to do first. So she is a Cancer, which is water. He is a Capricorn, which is earth.
Leo. He's a Leo.
Jim Carrey is the Capricorn. Okay. So let me look at this threesome. So her husband is a Leo, which is earth, which is fire, because this means he has the spirit of a lion, the energy of a lion. Let's be clear. When they say Leo is the lion, the king of the jungle, in a spiritual sense, because he has heart. The lion has heart. It's strong. It's raw. It's loud. It will go after its prey. It will defend its own. It is very, very strong. A very strong force. Loud. Swift. Dangerous. You understand? And so, and it will rip its prey apart from limb to limb and devour it. Head, feet, fingernails, and all. Only thing left is the bones for the carcass, for the other animals to come to eat. You don't believe me? You better look at some of that wild kingdom, okay? So with that being said, I really want you to look at the spirit, because remember, this is a fire sign. This is not an earth sign. This is a fire sign. Cancer is a water sign, but it is a crab. Okay? And the Capricorn is a mountain goat. So it is an earth sign. So you got to understand how all these signs interact and what they're meaning. So now you have the Leo, which is her husband, means he have heart. Means he's strong, opinionated. Means he is masculine. Meaning he is, what is that word when they call a man that is dominant?
An alpha male.
He alpha all the way. Unless his setting sun, what is it, rising and setting sun and setting, am I right?
Yes.
Is different. And that will make a difference. However, I wouldn't know that because I would have to do a chart reading to find that out. But nevertheless, his ruling sign is a sun sign. And that sun saying, nobody gonna put baby to sleep. It will be heard. So with that being said, let's lay out for Ariana Grande. She's a pentacle. So what that mean? That means she's young. That means she lacked experience in a lot of things. Also, it lets me know that she has money. So she's a rich girl with money. So she's limited. She's kind of poo-poo-ish. You know, she's open. Just think she's probably, words come to mind that you may not like, but may I use them? Just bear with me. Prissy like. She's like a prissy girl. Young, prissy, not in a mean way, but prissy, dainty, delicate, fierce, because she is a Cancer and she will defend her family. Just like she's defending her husband, saying we are not divorced and we're working it out because she loved him. And when they was going through problems, they was worried about it. She lost a lot of weight. And then the story coming about Jim Carrey. I'm like, Jim Carrey. Hey, but Jim Carrey is a force. And another thing people don't know about Jim Carrey is an artist. He can draw. Well, I don't know draw, but he can paint. And some of his pictures that he has shown of himself, I would purchase them. He could put them in a museum. I mean, he's very talented. Absolutely. But I don't know what it is with him and Ariana Grande. But let's go into their marriage and let's see what's going on. Let's say 5 cards. Oh, that Lady Crone likes to read them.
The King of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, baby, can you read out your glasses?
Yes, I can.
No, because I know you had trouble with your prescription.
No, I can read. The Ten of Cups.
And this is very good because this is right in the middle, underneath the pentacle.
The Two of Cups.
Oh, okay.
The Star.
Oh, okay. It looked like whatever. Oh.
Spoke too soon.
I was speaking too soon. 3 of hearts. 3 of spades.
Swords.
Thank you, baby. This
Still
is
a spade. A Queen of Pentacles.
There it is.
3 of
Right
Cups.
under the pentacles again. Woo! This is something.
The 8 of Pentacles.
And
The 6 of Pentacles.
okay, I'm going to do these 2 cards and then these 2 roll. This is 10 card read, so this is 11 cards. So let me get what I see because I want to save room for Jim Carrey for the bottom. Is that okay? What I see in this relationship, I see that one of them is more of a male figure that wanted out. I want out. I don't want to deal with this. I don't know what it is. It could have been that relationship with Jim Carrey. Who knows? Because it's so funny that it springs up now and they've been in this relationship ever since 2014. Well, things that make you go, well, I don't know. If you ask me, Ariana Grande seems like she's so sweet, seems like she wouldn't hurt a fly to me. You know, what do you say about a person that is allegedly carried around and don't walk? It's beyond me. I'm trying to think, no, that wasn't Ariana Grande that went to a restaurant and was licking on donuts and putting them back.
No, I don't think so.
That wasn't her. It was one of them. I don't know who it was doing that, but Ariana Grande, hopefully it wasn't you because you seem so classy and yet you're so petite, you know. Anyway, I see somebody here like a king that was ready to go, that was saying, you know what, I'm done. I don't need this. I don't want this. And because it's neither male nor female, this could be either male. Whoever wanted to go, they were strong, they was ready, they wanted to go. And it could have just been her mate. I'm done. I don't want to be in this, blah, blah, blah. An argument went too far and she begins to think about it and said, you know what, I don't want to end my marriage. She started thinking about all the wonderful times, how she's invested, and she fought for her marriage, and they are back together. And it seemed like they're doing good. What do you think, baby? It seems like they're doing good. And then when you have the hope card, well, hope comes up because it's not perfect. They're not perfect. They're still working out. Maybe somebody cheated. It seemed like someone cheated or someone did something they ought not done, and it really affected the relationship. And I think that, I don't know. I just think that this is somebody, I'm going to come back to this. Let me draw another card. Let me draw a card on that one. Yeah. This queen. Yeah, this is what happened. So it's like you have the king and then direct upon, it's like a 3-way. Look at this. So you said well, you could see this. It's like here and underneath of it and here. Could it have been an affair? Could it have been a secret? Could it have been something that came out that hurt hurt them so much that it hurt her, and so much that her money couldn't fix it. Nothing could fix it. That she had to fix it. She wanted her marriage. She pleaded for her marriage, whatever it took. She was very sad and sick, losing weight. People were worried about her. And now they're back together. But this was a lot of work. They had to work at this. Work. Work is dealing with the material world. Everything we have, money, everything is material. And so they have to work with it. And maybe she's giving more, or maybe he's giving more. I don't really know, because I'm just reading the surface, because I don't want to go in too deep. I just want to know, are they back together? Because this card says here, she was really sad, and she worked to get that marriage back. She was like, it wasn't going to end until she said it was going to end. She was determined, and she's happy again. She's happy. She's happy in her marriage, and I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope it worked for her. I really, really do. With that being said, baby Crone, let's start asking questions.
Okay, well, I guess the first question is how is the intimacy between...
How? Oh, well, this showed out. I'm going to put it. So it shows out in abundance. What do you mean? It seems like, I don't know. It could just be she's maybe trying to get pregnant. You know, trying to seal the deal. It could be she's trying to get pregnant. She could be, this is such a bountiful card. This is like the end of Pentacles. This is a 9. So this is completion. So this is like, what will make it work? A baby. What do you think? When you're happy and you have everything, clap your hand. So this is a couple that has everything. So what does it mean? It seems to me like starting a family may be talked about, but clearly this is, when I'm looking at this card, I get a sense of peace. A sense of peace. A sense of peace. Like that's the king, and then it's like I'm at the end of a cycle. We worked at this. They've been married for 2 years. And she like, we are not breaking up at no daggone 2 years of marriage. Well, anyway, the next read is the fight. The fight, the argument. They weren't getting along. Go ahead.
They're coming up to 2 years. They got married on May 26th.
Okay. And here it is, the fight. And I'm sure what they was fighting for is always something that happened in the past. Or something he didn't reveal, or something she didn't reveal. However, we see that this horse is standing still. What do you mean? This horse is looking ahead. This horse knows what it wants, but it ain't moving. Why? Because maybe it's just not, it doesn't want to. It wants this. It wants this to work. The horse is not moving because I want it to work. She wants it to work. So why would I move? Why would I want it? It's like in a barren place. So it's like it's life. It's got green. It's got hills. This marriage could work. But it's got to take communication, which they learning, and they got to talk. It's give and take. And they learning that. Next question, baby Crone.
Yes, the next question is how about their mental?
Mental. They like fiery signs, a lot of ideas. Again, children. How old is he? It seems like they could be immature. It's like they seem bigger. Both of them to me seem a little bit bigger than life.
He is 27.
And she is?
29.
She's 29?
Yes.
Baby Ariana Grande?
Yes. I know, I'm shocked too.
She's what?
Yes,
29. The baby? Well, can I say what my mother would say?
What?
D Lord knows. D Lord knows. I didn't know that she was that old. Honestly, I done put the girl down for 26.
Yeah, I would have thought that too.
She's older than that. Well, anyway, in this, it seemed young, like young, famous people. You know how you famous, got a lot of money, and they're young. They're the young adults doing grown-up things. and they're young adults growing because the pages is always about students. It's all about learning, and they're learning to be married. They're learning. They had a scare, she had a scare, and they got it together. So they're learning to be together. You have anything else you want to add? How is the reading going along?
Yes, the reading is doing good.
I don't have nothing negative other than deception, a lie, cheating. Something caused a broken heart for them to almost break up. And it could have been Ariana did something, but whatever it is, she fought tooth and nail to fight for her marriage. And she won him back, and whatever it is, she said, I ain't going to mess it up again. It won't be on me. The next time it mess up, she said, it won't be me. It will be because I don't want you anymore. But she's not ready to give it up. She loves him, and she's fighting for it. Kudos to her. So what's your next question?
My question would be is how is their chemistry?
Chemistry. They get along great. I'm telling you. They get along great. Chemistry, I can't even find nothing with the sun. They seeding, you see all these sunflower seeds sprouting out, seeds of love and this and that. She's happy. Any more questions?
Should we ask about Jim Carrey?
Okay, so you done with that? So yes. Let me name down. So I want to know now with their marriage is back on track. They're doing good. I find nothing. They're working at it. She loves him. He loves her. They were having a hard time. There was something that happened that really almost broke them up severely. But with much preservation, prayer, and determination, depression, she got her marriage back. And I'm happy for her. Now, what about this thing? I want to know, did her and Jim Carrey ever have an affair? Did they ever cheat? I mean, it was before she got married, right? But he's a thing of the past, right? Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Come on, Jim and Ariana. I mean, what an unlikely couple when you think about it, right? So let's see. All right, Jim Carrey. What I see about Jim Carrey is this. This is what I see. First of all, I see a lot of wands. So that just lets me know everything they have, it appears to be platonic. If they have an affair, it would be mental. It would be, he moves her in a mental way. The card shows up here with a 10. And a 10 shows that they are in transitioning. So this shows me that she met him in a time where she was moving forward. He was moving. So they meet at a time where she needed to talk to someone. He was one of her idols. She never thought that she would be that way. But he met her at a time, I believe, that she was vulnerable because she can't explain it herself. And so they met at a time where everything was busy, where she was moving, coming into a new way of life back in, you said back in 14.
Yes.
Who knows what was going on back in 2014. But we do know that this card is she is leaving a life, her old life. So there was some kind of transition that was going on. Also, we see a bridge. We see that she's transitioning. So this is a transitioning card. But on her way transitioning, she meets him on her way of transitioning. And then they meet. And it's just very, very powerful and very enlightening, to say the least. Like I said, he comes in her life at a time where she probably need grounding. And Jim Carrey is very spiritual and he's very, very deep. Remember the movie 23? Well, anyway, here we see looking out. She come in a time in her life when she was looking out, looking at the world, have everything, plus just have everything, and yet, you know how something's missing and then Jim Carrey shows up. This is how I see the story. And yet, they got along. He helped her figure out things. She's a buddy. And as their affair, it just seemed like they had a lot in common. And if it was an affair, it just seemed like it was mental. And maybe Jim Carrey needs strength, not to touch her or go that way because he is a male and she's very attractive. So the strength card shows up, or infinity, maybe they were lovers in another life. We don't know these things. You know, I believe stuff like that. But I do know that, are they very good friends? Are they very good? This could have been a problem in their marriage. Being friends with Jim Carrey could have been a problem. I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't understand it. What are you talking to Jim Carrey for? You know, well, it wouldn't be Jim Carrey for me. It would be, why are you talking to, name somebody? My significant other is talking to, who? I'm trying to think of somebody.
Sure. Oh.
No, it would be a male for me.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of a male that I like. I can't even think of a male I like. I just, is there a male?
First one coming to my mind is,
I'll take it.
Ibis Eldris. Okay, she's not going to take it.
But, well, anyway, if there was a male in my life, if there was a male in my life, I'm stuck. I wouldn't want, if there was a male in my life, I'm sure my significant other wouldn't want me having a conversation, talking, sharing, and all of that. However, I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it is something that keeps them apart. That whatever it is, it could have been a one night stand. It could have been something sexual. Hey, why not? They're grown, but whatever it is, no more. Whatever that was. Friend zone, he is in. She friend zone. Maybe it wasn't like that. Friend zone. Do I think they had something? Yes, I do. I think that they may have kissed. Yes, I do. But this was before him or before they were married, because that's what matters. Before they were married, before she was married to her husband, do I think it was something? The cards show me that it was something there. And yet, it was like a one time. We can never do it again. You know, we don't need the publicity. He's like, I don't need it. And whatever it is, we're going to take this to our graves. No one will know about it. And yet, this is what I see. Do you have a question?
Yes, I'm also curious about their chemistry between Ariana Grande and Jim Carrey.
They have a very strong, he's very strong. I'm getting the opinion like he's an authoritative figure, like a fatherly figure, like somebody who she respects, somebody who knows how to get up in her head, know how to help her figure out things. That's what I think. I think Jim Carrey knows how to talk to her. He knows how to Jim Carrey have a lot of experience with women. But just imagine, Jim Carrey had a woman that literally killed herself over him. So that speaks volumes. So he knows how to get up. And this is an air sign. So he knows how to communicate with her. Ooh, I wouldn't mind talking to Jim Carrey. Let me see what you're working with, Jim. Go ahead. Got another question? Do I think they had some kind of sexual relationship? Like I said, it's something they said, we're going to take the bed. See, this is leaving. This is leaving. Whatever it was, they left it on the table and said, whatever it is, we'll never know. They'll never talk about it. It was a one-time thing, maybe. It was a lot of heat between them, a lot of energy. I get these, a lot of fire, a lot of wands. Wands is definitely fire, energy. So there was a lot of energy. I also see that there was a strength card. And that strength card let me know that there was resistance, that they had to resist. They was working in close proximity. So I know that she is a grown woman, and I know he's a man. And Ariana Grande is very attractive. And I know that a young woman can be really, really mesmerized by the likes of somebody like Jim Carrey. You know, and knowing that Jim Carrey is very deep, very spiritual, very funny. And we know women love funny men. And he is deep, most definitely. You have anything you want to ask? No. So yes, I definitely see mental. He stimulated her mentally. He mentally stimulated her. Anything else?
It just made me think about being a sapiosexual, talking about being mentally
And for
stimulated.
him too. Because he's looking at her and probably blown away how he's feeling towards her too. So this is definitely friends. How close are they going to be? I don't know. But we definitely see a friendship. We definitely see that whatever happened, they can't no more. Whatever it is, showed up twice. We can't see each other no more. We are friends. I love you. You love me. But that's all it'll ever be. That's as long as she's married. And Jim Carrey has been there for her. He's been there. Help her sort out things. Just good friends, you know. A little bit more than that, but because this is a male and a female. These are two famous, rich, wealthy, beautiful people. Why wouldn't they? And let's just keep it honest. She adores him. She adores him. And so much it's not even normal. People's like, but hey, maybe this affected their marriage. We don't know. And maybe she said, he's my friend. It's nothing with us. We don't know. Speculating. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm supposed to do. Read between the lines. I'm telling you everything that could be. But nevertheless, they're friends. How long this friendship is going to last, I do not know. But I do know that I truly believe that there was some kind of intimacy that took place where the cards are saying that whatever it is, I drew it twice. This what came out first after everything. This what laid. Then I drew that, which came, and then this, which let me know whatever happened was probably a one-time thing. They woke up and said, ooh, this was so beautiful. I can't do it again. No, he probably felt guilty. The world ain't going to understand it. I'm going to be known as a pervert. We can't. And she's like, yeah, I get it. Blah, blah, blah. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, it is a way to look at it. However, everything I say is allegedly. I don't know. I don't know these people, and I was not there. I'm just reading by the cards. So, in all, I wish her nothing but the best with her marriage. As far as her friendship with Jim Carrey, I hope that friendship lasts, and I hope it don't get in the way of her marriage. That is what I hope. This was very interesting, me reading about Ariana Grande. I hope you enjoyed the read. Do you have that is my read.